get too ahead of myself and call it the update that's going to save Rune Slayer or something.
Yo, what's good, boys? It's your boy No Words. I came at you guys with a very cinematic opening today. That voice clip is from when I said that Tundra could be the update to save Rune Slayer about 2 months ago. All of the sneak peeks and delays in waiting that has been done is all finally leading up to the big grand opening of Rune Slayer. It's finally releasing, boys. Anyways, if you clicked on this video, either you're oh so excited for it to finally release, or maybe you don't even know what Rune Slayer is and you want to know more about it before it releases. To explain in short, it's easily the best bet anyone has for an RPG on Roblox as of right now, in my opinion. It's got a satisfying gameplay loop of killing mobs that drop runes and items. You then use the runes earned from mobs to upgrade your items. Then once you're powerful enough, you begin to take on tougher enemies, which in turn grant even better runes and items. You may already know all that information, you may not, but I gotta tell you, I've been plotting on this release for over a month. I've dropped 12 videos total, including this one that you're watching right now, and even told the dev to release the game through a diss track. I'll show you guys that later in the video. Just to let you know the specifics on the release date, it is June 6, 4 PM CST. So prepare to slay some runes on Friday or maybe Saturday, depending on your time zone. But all in all, we are eerily close to taking our first step into the snow, boys. Do want to say that I am aware that the update got delayed from the May release, but I'm not going to complain since I have already played and seen the update myself, and if it had released in its current state a week ago, to put it in simple terms, it would have been the equivalent to eating raw cookie dough. Mainly just meaning that the update would have been undercooked in some aspects, but luckily with this extra week, we should have a great update on our hands. Real quick before we continue, I did want to show you guys this new sneak peek that dropped a few days ago, and it's for Samurai, and it seems to be 2 of its new abilities, so I'll just show them on screen right now. Right here we have like a tornado ability that does a knock-up, looking pretty good, decent hitbox actually. And then we've got like a ability where you charge up, and then you do dash, and that also has a pretty good looking hitbox on that. But yeah, that's the Samurai sneak peek, and let's get back to it. Before we get into the trailer for the update, I do want to share some rather sad news. I know it's not right to share sad news when talking about good news, but luckily it's mainly just sad for me, but let me explain, boys. The game is releasing, right, which is good, and I'm totally happy that everyone gets to play and everything, but I'm going to be leaving for a vacation literally a day before it releases. I'm going to be gone for like 10 or so days as well. Probably returning on like the 16th or 17th. What makes things worse is I have to get my wisdom teeth out literally the day I get back. So, pretty unfortunate timing for your boy. Okay, well actually it's not that bad since I did manage to get the date for the surgery pushed back like 2 weeks or so, but this still sucks, saying I was really looking forward to streaming on the day of release, but it is what it is. To explain why I delayed my wisdom teeth surgery, I just really didn't want to take a super long break from making content, as well as the fact that I have a trip I'm going on later in the month and I'm not trying to recover from surgery while I'm on a trip. But all in all, for sure, I will make content and stream some good old Rune Slayer when I get back on the 16th or 17th, like I said. And yes, before you ask, that does mean my giveaway on Rune Slayer will be delayed until I return, most likely. On top of that, unless I somehow manage to bring a scuffed setup on vacation, I'll most likely not even post or anything. But 100% I can guarantee that the giveaway won't happen until I'm back. Anyways, I'm sure I just handed out enough yap about my current situations to feed a family of 4, but I needed to explain those things just to kind of clear the air on if I'm doing the giveaway or not on re-release. But we're going to transfer into conversation about Rune Slayer only. We're going to, of course, check out the trailer in a minute, but before that, I do want to talk about all the bullshit that I've seen in the main Discord. Everyone was complaining about, like, no release date, no sneak peeks, and that does make sense, because, I mean, even I wanted a release date as well. But after we get both of those things, guess what? The community of Rune Slayer still manages to somehow start hating on the fact that we don't have an update log. Are we dead ass? Like, bro, how the hell are you going to complain about no update log when the update isn't even out yet? The only reason I want to see people complaining is either if the update gets delayed again somehow, or the update, like, severely downplays everyone's expectations. Those are, like, the only 2 reasons, bro. Like, at this point, the update's coming out, like, why are we complaining about an update log about an update that's not even out yet? I can't even get over the fact that we have people, like, seriously complaining about it, but hey, it might be rage bait and I might be falling for it, but, like, seriously, bro? Come on now. Anyways, now that that's out of the way, let's get into the trailer that we've received for the incoming Rune Slayer update. Alright, boys, so a lot of people were asking me to overanalyze the trailer, so I'm going to go ahead and do that and literally analyze each bit as we get it. So the trailer seems to start with the Deadly Tides portion of the update, as we will see in a second, and then it kind of transfers into the Tundra afterwards. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip right to this, and let's just get started. Okay, so this is the beach where the rune golems currently are. They usually spawn one over here, one right on top of this like little village that we see here, and then one to the left over here. So I'm guessing that the rune golems might be gone from this area and they were moved. And then now we have a new town, and I'm guessing that these guys will probably sell us boats or maybe give us water quests. And that'll make more sense once I keep on playing the clip. So yeah, then we have an island, so that definitely connects to the probably beach. I'm guessing maybe it's out some far portion, like away in the ocean from the beach. So I'm assuming that you'll need like either boats or something else that I'll show in a second. So yeah, right here we have the Murloc, if you guys caught him for a second, right here. And then we also have the lobster. So these are two enemies that we can definitely expect in the update. And these guys might be the new enemies that take place of the rune golems on the beach, I'm assuming, because these seem to be the same problem trees that were on the beach. So yeah, this is what I was talking about with transportation to the island, is we might be just riding animals rather than boats, but I was honestly pretty dead set on there being boats in the game, but we'll just have to wait and see on that. I'm not really sure yet. So yeah, this guy hops on a shark, starts riding over, and then we transfer over the tundra. So that basically that portion of the trailer was all we see for Deadly Tides. Now we're just mainly on tundra. So yeah, let's go ahead and look at this guy real quick. This armor looks really sick. I'm not going to overanalyze this because there's really not anything that I could say, like, is this Yeti armor? Is it wolf armor? Is it snowman armor? Like, hey, what do we know, right? But yeah, it looks really good. I definitely fuck with this. Like, Amon, I believe he's the one who made this armor set. This is looking sick. So yeah, we're running in the tundra, and basically we get a few different angles. This area is one that I wanted to talk about a little bit. I think that maybe it might be part of like the guild base. I'm not really sure, but it looks really cool. I'm interested to see what this will actually be. Like, it just has like kind of an ominous tone. Like, I hope that it's a boss rather than part of the guild base, but with the color scheme, it kind of looks similar to the guild base, but we'll see on that. So yeah, right here, we've got a Sabretooth, and it seems like maybe he summons in like Sabretooth minions or something. Or maybe the player is summoning these. I'm really kind of lost on what's going on here. But yeah, this seems to be some sort of enemy or maybe a boss. But yeah, we hadn't seen that one before because it didn't get sneaked. Okay, yeah, this one's interesting. So there's two things in this picture that we have to talk about. We have a giant sword, which hasn't been sneaked yet. The player has horns, which I'm not sure if this is a helmet or not. And then also we have a snowman enemy, and it seems like they're in a little group of 3. Okay, this enemy is a little bit controversial in my opinion because it doesn't really fit into the game at all, but I'm not going to talk about it too much because maybe like its abilities and stuff will kind of even it out and make it more fun to fight, but hey, again, we'll have to wait and see on that. And then this also confirms my suspicions about there being a new town. I'm not sure if this is where the quest board and job board is going to be, as the guild base that has already been leaked has a job board and also quest givers. So I don't really know what this town's actually going to be used for. Then, of course, we have one of the biggest pieces of the update, the Yeti right here. This guy's looking absolutely sick. This is definitely a boss. There's no way it's not. If this is a normal enemy, like, I don't even know what to say. But yeah, looking really cool. You've already seen this guy before, so I'm not going to talk about him too much. Then we get a little look at some underground portions here. We did see this in the dancing sneak peek that we got earlier. And then it also transfers to the guild base that I've been talking about for the past minute. And yeah, I don't think that town is really going to be connected, the one that we saw right here, because this guild base is looking like to be the B rank area. This literally gives us absolutely nothing. This doesn't show us anything at all. I don't know why this was included in the trailer. And then for the finale, of course, we've got 2 guys standing here, and then it goes down, and then you get a close-up. Hold up, let me turn on the sound for this, because this part's actually kind of cool. The dragon. Hey, I mean, that's actually a good way to end the trailer. The trailer, apart from that, was kind of shit, in my opinion, but of course, there you go. There's the date. But yeah, hey, decent trailer. It's definitely a lot better when it's kind of examined. You'd have to kind of slow it down to actually see each bit, but that is kind of the point of a trailer. I think it definitely could have been pulled off a little bit better, but hey, it's what we got, and the update's releasing within 2 days, so there's really no reason to complain about much right now. Earlier in the video, I talked about how I joined in on a diss track on one of the devs and told them to release the game, so as promised, I'm going to play that clip in a second. And just to preface, all of the things I said were basically a joke, and the developer like literally told us that it was okay to make the diss track, but I did join in with some other people, and I wasn't the one who personally created it. So I'm gonna put people's names on screen as they're saying their bars, and I'm also not gonna play the entire thing. I'm just gonna play the portion mainly where I was actually in the diss track, because the song's like a minute 30 long, I think. So I'm just gonna play the portion that I was in. But anyways, without further ado, boys, enjoy.
Josh, your head's shaped like a fucking thumb. Get back on the game and get to work, you fucking bum.
You ain't never gonna get a bitch, you're forever alone. I'm in your mom's bed and I'm making her moan. We told you drop the update like 15 times. Now you getting fried by me and all my slimes.
Who says bitch, you ass a striker? Tell me why the fuck I put your little ass in a diaper. Got a fat bitch for your name is Delilah. Thank God,
I hope that you just fall on the ground and seize. You gotta treat this game like Minecraft, water bucket, release.
My bad for blessing your ears with that masterclass of lyrics, but hey boys, there it is. Runeslayer's finally coming back. I might bring a laptop and play some Runeslayer myself while sitting on the beach, listening to the waves crash along the coast. May even give some items away in game secretly. Who knows? In all seriousness, thank you boys so much for all the continued support, and I hope you enjoyed the longer form content today. Matter of fact, if you enjoyed, go ahead and like and subscribe, because your boy will be back. Like I always say, it's only a matter of time. Love y'all boys. Peace.